Saan yung output source? Saan yung output source sa replay?
Replay?
Oh, output.
Nasa PC, sa itong kabila ba, na drive. Yung bakante.
Ayun no?
Na replay.
So every time may magandang mangyari, press 0, then copy, paste. Ha?
Mm.
Every time may magandang play, copy this, paste. Press 0. Pero you need to press OBS pa. Ha?
Mm. What's up? So mo press ko sa OBS, mo press ko 0.
Di ba may maganda?
Oo.
Alt tab saglit, alt tab. Kahit alt tab agad, 0.
Mm.
Ang folder ilagay dito.
Okay. Oy, ang lutaw pagkaon. What the fuck? Ay, pantogra. Shit.
Stream na ba? Nangyari switch, okay na na?
Lo.
Wala gamita. Pagkuan lang. Wala gamita ang tournament. Pag watch live lang live. Friends ba? Kakisa na nga account.
Ako ang account kay wala man gilagin ni Dalyot ang iyaha dire.
Sa'yo mga IGN.
294 APM lang ako dire sa Facebook nimo. Mo watch pa ko i-invite lang ko ni say tawag ni Bob. Ako nang siyang gihatagan sa kanang player din ako aron makatan-aw ko kay yasa wala ma
Ibingan na, case, relax lang. Ayaw freak out. Kaya may solusyon tanan. Relax lang ba?
Pabuta lang ang magsugod ang duwa niya. I-search lang dito ang hero.
Iya tuluan to ka, alt-tab. O, pag-delete na ako di kinahanglan. Ato sa pika screen, pang-close na delete nimo kinahanglan para di kasi tagkag-alt-tab. Ni ayaw pag-alt-tab diri kini Dota ra ni focus. Adto ka dito magamit, duha man nimo monitor. Okay, pang-close na delete nimo kinahanglan para dili gubot yung screen. O, ayun nag-close. Saan ito nag-close?
Discord.
Ayaw pag-close sa Discord, comms na to. Okay. Close na.
Close ni?
Oh, close na siya. Sige.
Okay na ko. Okay na ko. Ano magtan-aw ko nimo kay namo kay ba.
Lingkod ra ka dito. Duwang liga para mano-mano.
Okay, so saan man ako.
Paabot ra ka, mo rin mo buhaton, mo relax ka, magpaabot, mo rin yun yung buhaton.
So balik ba.
Ipabalik ang Discord.
Ibalik i-on ang Discord. Okay, tanang apps nga dili Dota, balhin sa mga left side. I-full screen na siya. Sige, guma, pag-open sa Google Chrome. Pag-open sa Google Chrome. Basta lang. Sige ka na, i-hide na siya kay YouTube na. Ay na siya gilabti. Sige, pikas. Balhin pikas screen. Oo na. Pag-open ng Facebook niya. Sige, open ang Facebook. Ilagin mo, paabot sa message ni Bob. Sige, ang Photoshop, i-open. Wala na, isa ka radio dito na.
Azim All Star. So sakto na ni.
Oh, sige. Paabot lang, relax. Ay, karatol, kay talent, mga. Hindi nga kailangan maratol.
First time pa rin ako naka-experience sa sitwasyon nga inani.
Okay na, relax. Okay gingon nga na kay buhat online. Relax ra gyud ka.
Ano ba ka kung sa i-search nga hero basta
Oh.
YouTube.
I-log out ang van, i-log in imo hayo pag incognito. Dagdag nga tabs. Hinay kay mo lihok, dili efficient. Abli itong orasan, abli ang clock. Kana wala icon. Close nimo ang clock na oh.
Wala.
Open og folder. Tapos sa desktop. Auto ng YT. Anong number. I-open ang timer nga upstream timer. Pag-input diha og 10 minutes. Start. Ano si OBS? OBS, ibalhin na si mo left. Kita ka sa message si Jameson add na ang account. Tikas. Close, i-hide ng YouTube. Sige. Dili, tanaw ang message yung Facebook. May message si Jameson. Na kay Facebook sa Tikas Chrome. Ayun na nagsaguli. YouTube i-close na. Ang banner. Okay, balik sa mga OBS. Idaggan ko na yung mouse to speak kasi good. Paabot sa message si Jameson.
Di mo rin watch game na siya sa parlan or game na lang na.
Tanawa daw, sige. Ato sa imong Dota. Tanawa ang profile ni Jameson. I-open ang profile ng Beardson na party mo. Son!
Kana ka na.
Watch game na. Hindi na watch game.
Dapat mag-online siya.
See. Naka-invisible na.
Ay, pa-search na na pre. In-game na lang din.
Yung game na lang.
Para dili na siya mag-online. Kailangan na niya sa atin.
Wala na kayo online na.
Diyan na. Waiting to watch game na. Tara. Ara, nakasold ako. Mm. So ako na nang caster scene, magsug na ta.
Ikaw, kung sa may kanila mo basta ready na ka to spray.
Magsursina? Magkasursin ako?
Okay.
Sige, ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ganahan ka to pisliton ra di mo. Kanang ano mo pisliton ra. So John
Ara. Maayong hapon kaninyo tanan, ladies and gentlemen. Mauni ang ato ang third game, mauni ang ato ang fourth day di ay sa ato ang South.gg Moonlight Clash Dota 2 Tournament. Group D na ni ato ang tanawon, and we are going to be heading right into the game dire kay mauni ang first game of the day nato dire sa ato ang YouTube nga side sa stream. Azim versus Saint Rose Dota 2. So let's get right into it. As na sila sa ilahang drafting, nakapili na sila sa mga unsay ganahan nila nga hero. Saint Rose dire kay Tusk, Venge, Centaur, Monkey King, og Void Spirit. Lots of saves, lots of counter initiation. Di sa Saint Rose, so medyo decent ang ilahang team fight. Pero meanwhile on the side of Azim, full on team fight as well as laning dire. Rubik, Lina, Timbersaw, Void Spirit, dili, Faceless Void DI, og Snapfire dire para sa ato ang Azim. So this is going to be a best of one, ladies and gentlemen. Best of luck to both teams. And we will see kinsay mo move on sa ato ang semifinals. Aning dua. So mga yun sa kung assistance dire sa
Alt-tab. Tanang OBS ka.
here we are into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry sa mga gamayang technical difficulties nato dire. But trust me, we are going to be heading into this game comfortably, smooth sailing from now on. Middle lane matchup will be Lina nato og ato ang Void Spirit dire on the side of Azim, as well as face bump. Azim versus Saints Row dire. Bottom lane will be a Tusk, Centaur. Naa sila inindot kayo nga way para sa initiation, as well as saves o counter initiation gikan dire sa Stampede og sa ato ang Snowball. And in the early game, sure to be a lot of harass coming out from the Tusk as well as the Centaur. Naa sila'y stun, naa sila'y daghang burst damage, pero Void might have a little bit of a hard time dire sa early game, but he should be comfortable enough to be able to last hit dire, especially karon nga naa siya Ring of Regen. Runes na to, magduha-duha lang sa sila. Rubik og Timbersaw dire sa to ang top lane. Nirush na og Bracer, which means he might have a little bit of a disadvantage dire sa ato ang last hitting in the early game, especially up against the Monkey King. Pwede mo haras niya pag-ayo. Reactive armor might be a very good spell, pero naay Jingo nga kaatbang on the Monkey King, so dapat siguro siya ma-careful ginagmay. Labi na considering naay Venge nga pwede ra mo gamit sa iyahang Wave of Terror. Middle lane, early advantage para sa ato ang Lina on the last hits, and SS as expected, giharas na pag-ayo ang ato ang Timbersaw. Steven, pretty comfy there sa top lane, 3 last hits compared to the Timbersaw's 1. So owning out the Timbersaw. Meanwhile, there is a middle lane, Azim having a more comfortable laning stage. Teresa ato ang middle lane, as this Lina is zoning out the Void Spirit very hard. And right now, no way to harass for the Void Spirit. So trading is going to be very difficult para niya. He'll just have to survive in this lane, get as much XP as possible, and maybe wait for the level 6 to give him an opportunity. Bottom lane, supports, nagharasara sila. Uy, medyo na low na ginagmay ang ato ang Snapfire, pero mo backing sa ang ato ang Tuskar kay bawas siya nga naay shotgun, og ang iyahang tag team pod kay cooldown papagayo. Faceless Void, 7 last hits. Centaur mo tabla rasad, So ga-trade ra sila farm dire pag-ayo. 71 ang base damage sa centaur dire sa level 2. Hasta ang Quelling Blade making sure nga sayon ra ang iyahang pag-last hit ug ang iyahang pag-deny. Although both of them are just practically equal right now. Dire sa ato ang bottom lane. Mid 15 paghihapon. 15 ang last hits sa ato ang lina dire karon. Labaw ra gihapon siya. Remnant going to come out pero wa lagi. Meanwhile, top lane. Medyo na low na ang Rubik. Namatay ang courier dito sa bottom lane pero looks like no blood is going to be spilt so far dire. 3 minutes in. Both teams just playing patiently dire sa ato ang game. Azim versus Saints Row. Although medyo dako-dako na ang disadvantage dire sa Void Spirit. Nagkagap na siya pag-ayo dire sa ato ang middle lane mga kaigsonan. Sa top. Well, 12 last hits para sa ato ang Monkey King. While the Timbersaw not doing so bad himself with 13 last hits. Fade Bolt pang last hit sa Wild Wing. And mag-farm lang sila dire sa top lane nato. No action going to be happening. In fact, I think the first blood might be drawn here in the middle lane. Remnant mo igo sa lina. And wala pa siya yung mga spells nga magamit. Kay cooldown pa. Pero gizone na pag-ayaw ang ato ang Void Spirit. Layo pa kay siya sa iyahang botilya. And this might just be a free lane, free game para sa ato ang lina dire. Who will have to make use of the XP advantage to be able to rotate sa side lanes unya. And the runes will spawn. Naa siya ay haste rune og botilya. So perhaps inika level 6 niya kay iyahan ang gamiton. Bottom lane. Gamay lag life ang centaur. Although that's still 400 HP. Still very big. Gishotgunan ang naong sa atong centaur pero it's just going to be a little bit of harass. Wala pa kill potential dire. Pero top lane. Uy, namatay dyan ata ang Vengeful Spirit. She'll be the first one to die dire sa ato ang duwa. And it's the Timbersaw that got it. So hayahay kaayo siya. As no Jingu stacks for the Monkey King. Dili jud siya makakuha sa iyahang activated nga passive. Cookie, di sa ato ang task. Gidaiban siya sa ato ang Void Spirit. Gibash kaduha. Ayay. 16% chance. Pero nganong kaduha man to siya na bash? What are the odds of that happening? Wa ako kebaw. Void Spirit is a very, very balanced hero. Nadako kaayo win rate. Sa ato ang mga duwa, as far as I'm concerned, sa nahibaw-an lang nako kay he's been picked, I think, four times diri sa ato ang tournament. And he has won 3 of them. If I remember correctly, makita na ng stats sa Dota buff. As Lina harassing the Void Spirit. And oh my goodness, the burst. Just the tip sa iyahang stun. Muy naigo. But it's enough to get the Dragon Slave off and get the Laguna Blade. Namatay dyan ang atong Void Spirit dire sa ato ang middle lane. And right now, 2k gold lead para sa Azim. Very comfortable as top lane. Tuskar is going to fall. Si Steven Asad ang gigukod. Do they have the chase? Di ara ang Timber Chains. Ang Whirling Death will miss. Napabakaha si Aymana. The stun is going to be there onto the Timbersaw, but it's not going to stop the chase as the Boundless Strike is going to come in, but it's not going to save him as the Scatter Blast from the Cookie, from the Snapfire is going to be there rather, as now Fire gitrap na siya sa trees. Follow siya sa advice ni HYHY, but not going to save him as the Whirling Death gonna come through gikan sa atong Timbersaw. Dagko ra kayog damage and nagposa sila ayo sa ilahang settings. Oh my goodness. Uy, ni Anpos. Samtang gadisi ang ato ang Venge. Hopefully wala na problema sa connections nato. Kay I'm not dili na ko mo istorya sa bahay noon sa nahitabo sa last game nato. Ako lang nakalimton nga nahitabo to. Aslina dire level 7 kontra sa iyahang kaatbang nga Void Spirit nga layo pa kay taon sa tinuod sa iyahang level 6. Oh no. 20 seconds before mo cool down ang Laguna. So murag mo clear sa ang Void Spirit nato sa wave dire sa middle lane. Try to get out as soon as possible perhaps kay kung maabot nang siya sa 70% nga HP kay he'll be very much in kill range, ladies and gentlemen. Centaur Warrunner, siyan lang sa dire sa bottom lane nato. Faceless Void, padung na makakuha sa Chrono. Tanaon ba nato og nabay mag-dive dire kay medyo lisod sad kung mo risk ang Void sa Chrono niya. Dili niya mapatay ang Centaur Warrunner o huwat na sa siguro siya back up. Which is probably not gonna come since naaman sa top lane ang mga tanang mga tao nato. Wala na siege creep dire sa top lane on the side of Azim. But they will pressure the tower anyway, most likely. Tusk, level 2 pa taon in 6 minutes. 9 minutes na lang ang pause time nga nahabilin nato para sa Saint Rose. May tag makabalik sila. Because it will be very unfortunate kung naano say Osaka set sa disconnections nga mahitabo nato, which we do not want a repeat of what happened day 3. So ladies and gentlemen, mag-remind lang sa ako ninyo for the donations nga naa nato. It is in the description sa ato ang video as well as it should be in the pinned comment. Naman siguro. Pero yeah, donations nato. Gcash and BPI we are accepting. Contact Ariel A. Beltran na arang mga numbers sa description. Mo accept me og Gcash, mo accept me og BPI. Either of those works. And we will double whatever we get. Ato nang padalhon kang Kuya Nick aron siya mo distribute sa mga tao nga nanginahanglan sa mga biktima sa Ulysses og sa Rolly. Because Lord knows they need it the most in these times. So yeah, kung naamoy bisag gamay lang ikatabang ay kabalaka, we are going to make sure that that is multiplied by 2 and we will make sure that the people who need it get it. So maone, we are spending a little bit of pause time dire sa tuang duwa karon as 9 minutes lang nahabilin na pause time for St. Rose. There should be 8 minutes remaining soon. I sure hope. We are all hoping that there will be no repeats of what happened sa day 3 because apparently tanang mga tao dito sa Pilipinas kay nagkahinay ang anog kalit.
Awa ang war yun. Yun sa mga war yun. Tanawa ang war yun sa mga war.
So we are making a little bit of an adjustment here. Dire sa tuang stream, guys. Kadit. So please wait. Nag-DC pa ang atuang vengeful spirit. How long is it going to take? Mo shout out lang ko kang Kurt Reyes as well as Gabriel Ladica. Si true lang hindi malakas. Ay nako. Shout out kaninyo tanan sa mga naa sa comments nato karon. And I would like to say hi. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into our stream. I'm hoping to make it worth it as possible for you guys. As we are now currently waiting sa atuang vengeful spirit. Azim firmly in the lead dire sa atuang last hits as well as the kills. 6-0 ang kill score dire karon. Anaan nato 47 last hits on the Lina, 31 last hits dire sa atuang Void Spirit. The carry as well as the offlaner. There's a side sa Saint Rose aren't doing that bad either, pero considering na namatay ang Monkey King dito sa top lane as well as the Venge, they might have to be a little bit worried. Level 2 nga Tuskar, level 3 nga Venge, level 5 nga Monkey King, and they might have a bit of a harder time sa pag-contest diri sa atuang top lane. So, muna guys. So, nagtanaw karon. Thank you for waiting. Although, I'm afraid we'll still have to ask for updates. Finally, ni-reconnect na ang Venge, and we are going to be going back into this game. G's should be flying out soon in all chat, and signals that they are ready. Arriving now, finally, as the Rubik resumes the game. Uy, 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 uy. A lot of tower hits diri sa ato ang Timbersaw, but he survives with 50 HP as he regens that all up. And reactive armor stacks doing their work, saving the Timbersaw. And now, uy, leap onto the trees. Nakakita ang Monkey King. Gamay na lag HP ng Timbersaw, pero mapatay ba niya? Snowball going to come out. Uy, nakancel ang leap sa Monkey King, so that's going to be a lot less damage here. But the Jingu stacks will be there finally, and the Boundless Strike will stun him as Dive will get the last auto attack. Diri sa ato ang Timbersaw, mga kaibigan. A little bit of a recovery here as in the bottom lane, nag-trade sa last hits og haras ning ato ang Furlan og si Gabino. Gigamitan ng double edge pero nasakitan siya pag-ayo ato, mosalve sa siya ginagmay. Oy, stand dire sa ato ang Faceless Void. CD pa ang ato ang time walk, maong di pa siya kahil atong gikan atong haras, pero the Chronosphere is going to be here. Snapfire gahuwat lang para ma-shotgunan ang ato ang center, not even needed as the cookie will be there. Gilayatan ang kabayo. Meanwhile, dire sa mid lane, the rotation is going to be there as it's very worth it from Dive as Dibs gets that kill onto the Lina. He needed it so much kay Lord knows lubong kay siya sa last hits dire with only 25. Top lane, Fayur, looks like they're not done looking for blood as here the Rubik is getting chased. 3 stacks, there is a Jingu Mastery, and finally Boundless Strike, a little bit of hesitation is going to make. However, they're still going to be able to kill the Rubik, but that allotted time for the Timbersaw to be able to kill this Rubik. Excuse me, this Vengeful Spirit, I mean. Sorry. Made a bit of a mistake there. Top lane. Haras-haras na nga tong Timbersaw og ang MK ron, pero let's see, has he recovered? Well, not fully, but top 4 pa siya. And oh my goodness, the damage di agikan sa Timbersaw, pero now the Boundless Strike will be there stopping him. Wala na sila ipagkatsil sa stun, but the rotation is going to come in from Dibs. The double damage, the pulse, as well as the Astral Step will be there, pero ganahan na mangita og revenge ang ato ang Lina dire para sa namatay niyang komrad. Oy, naputol ang kahoy, gilaguna ang unggoy, namatay ang Venge, mamatay pud ang unggoy nato. The Monkey King will go down as 12 gets a double kill here in the top lane. And the Lina as well as the Void Spirit will be running back into their respective lanes as 4K gold lead has been amassed by Azim. Shout out para kang Jermaine Assist. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Pananaw ninyo kinsabay makadaog Azim ba or Saints Row as the smoke will come out gikan sa ato ang Tuskar nga level 5 na, and the Monkey King will fall in the top lane. The TP will be cancelled as he's going to be isolated and all alone. Tower being pressured here by this Timbersaw. This guy is just tanking tower hits dire sa ato ang top lane. As bottom lane, another will fall. Pero now the snowball is going to come out. The ice shard's not going to be blocking the Lena's path though. But the remnant is going to come in. Are they going to dive? No further jumping here from St. Rose. As they get the hell out. Oy, Rubik might be in a bit of trouble though. Mupadayon ba ang atong Void Spirit? Seems not. Lena already level 10. And this tower almost certainly going to fall here. As the Timber Saw is literally tanking all of the damage para sa iyahang creeps nga mo tiwas sa tower. In the bottom lane sad, namatay sa datang katuang Centaur ganiha. Level 9 na ang Void Spirit, ang Faceless Void rather, so iyan ang mahil ang tanang damage nga makuha niya. And now, top lane, Steven trying to contest this Timber Saw as the stun will be there. Gikan sa ato ang Snowball as well as the Venge Stun finally going to land. The Ana ang Boundless Strike but the damage just isn't enough. It is so far 24 stacks. A reactive armor as the Fade Bolt is going to come through. Astral Step, however, they want to turn it around. Remnant is going to land onto the Faceless Void, pero he's going to bash, jumping in. Chrono onto as well as the Mortimer's Kiss is on top. It finally expires though, but the cookie is going to be there. Not going to land, however, onto this Void Spirit, but it's not going to be needed anyway as the Whirling Death is going to come in from SS, and now they're looking for more. The Stolen Remnant not going to land, but the jumping in from the Faceless Void will make sure that Fire is going to go down as 3 heroes fall on the side of St. Rose. $9K gold lead dire. 1.1k gold ang nakuha sa Azim gikan ato nga exchange, and now bottom lane murag gikod ang Centaur, or at the very least threatening to pressure his tower as in the middle lane gi-uppercut na ang ato ang Rubik. One more Jingu hit should be there. Fade Bolt will harass the Monkey King a little bit, but he's still going to die on this Rubik. SC will still fall as now the flank play is going to come in onto this Void. It seems like he doesn't have vision on that cliff. Layo pa kayo ang ward niya. Oh, meanwhile, the Monkey King actually died here in the middle lane. Nakitaan siya sa ato ang Lina, ladies and gentlemen, and that'll be the fifth death sa ato ang Monkey King. Not the good start that you want as a carry, as he is trying to rush a Battle Fury without the treads because he needs to stall. Lord knows he needs to get his items. The 4 others on the side of St. Row will have to try and make space for him, pero lisod dire, especially considering at ambok nga kaayo ang Lina. Walay vision ang Void onto the high ground, pero mo time walk siya. He senses danger na siya kanang murag gamay nga spider sense dire. As the Timber Saw, very deep. Gi-corner siya ni Steven. Og sa atong Tuskar. The Snowball is going to come out as well as the tag team. Is the damage going to be enough? The rotation will come in from Dibs. As the Dissimulate will get the last bit of damage onto SS. Mauna lagi kinahanglan nila to kill the Timber Saw. The MK and Tusk might not be enough, but with the help of the Void Spirit, they finally get him and take him down. Oy, rotation going to come in from Azim. Ilang i-flank, ilang i-ambush ning ato ang Centaur Warrunner as the bashes will come through as well as the stun. Stampede out. Mudagan siya pag-ayo pero the Yule's up in the air. He's not going to be saved today. Does Azim know nga naadre ang the rest of Saints Rose? Yes. Kay nakakita sila sa award. And now they could be looking for more blood here as Snapfire leading the way. The stolen Stampede. The cookie will not land onto anyone, but it'll give time for the lift to be there onto the Void Spirit. The Dissimulate will save him for now, though, as the Wukong's command gonna be laid down. But the Chrono is absolutely huge today. There's too much control on the side of Azim as 2 more fall. Those are just supports, though. They want the bigger targets. The Anagila Bayan og Lightning Bolt ang ato ang Steven. Ang onggoy, ang hari sa mga onggoy, kay murar siyag pesant karong adlaw as he will fall for the 6th time in this game. Oh, no. Centaur, ganahan mo contest Dalyot, pero he is all alone. Wala pa si Amigo nga pwede mo help niya. And now he will fall in the middle of 4 isolated with nobody to help him. And now si Dibs, siya nasad. At least this guy has a bit of an escape mechanism. Assimilate og astral step. In fact, he's walking up into the high ground. Ambot lang unsay iyang gipangita. He's still level 8. Assimilate is going to be there. Gilibog-libog ang ato ang Azim. Pero the Remnant will be there for backup. Nastanan ang ato ang Faceless Void. And he will get out for now. Still though, 14k gold lead, 15 minutes in para sa ato ang Team Azim. Very dominant so far. Aning duwa naanay level 6 ang ato ang Vengeful Spirit pero gamay pa kayong range. Ang Tuskar level 7 pa pod. Layo pa kayo sa tinuod sa iyahang Spirit Vessel, which he sorely needs against this Faceless Void. Okay, ka Ironwood branch dining timber. So dako day range sa ano sa Ironwood 3. Wow. Karo ba ko? Inana day ka dako ang range sa ano sa neutral item nga kahoy di ay. Okay ba? As St. Rose, well, they are under a ward, so kung mag-smoke sila karon, then they might be seen here as the mechanism padung na gikan sa ato ang Snapfire. Oh, she actually has it. Dito sa ang inventory niya. Although mo TP yung middle lane, ang ato ang Faceless Void. Now the Stampede is going to come in all alone on our Timber. So the swap is finally going to be there. Do they have the control? Yes, they have the stun. The Timber chain will be interrupted as 4 heroes are surrounding him. The Mortimer's Kisses will try to help him out, however, but the Yules is going to be there defensively. Oh my goodness. Kamay na lang kayog life. Ang ato ang Vengeful Spirit. She gets away with just a sliver of health. And now the counter initiation could be coming in. The Arasa side sa Azim as Dibs will be slowed down to look at charges sa time dilation, meaning he won't be able to escape. Wala pa nila gagamit ang chrono as they won't even need it dire. Si Gidive van sa ilahang tier 3. Snowball will be there temporarily to try and save him, but the Fade Bolt will be too much damage for this Tuskar to take. Meanwhile, dire sa ato ang triangle mismo, namatay ang Monkey King ug ang Centaur, meaning that will be the first wipe of this game. As Team Azim establishing their dominance, 18k gold lead dire sa ato ang duwa, 17 minutes. 28-6 ang ato ang score dire karon mga higala og padung na magrosyan si Gabino, and in fact it looks like he's just soloing it right now. Doesn't even need any help. Kinawat nga uppercut. Uy, taas man ni nagtas cast range no. Bahalag ato attack ran eh. Maapektuhan na din sa cast range di ay kung gamito nag-active. Okay. Karabo. The more you know. Tuskar, as I mentioned earlier, layo pa kayo sa iyahang vessel. Ang Void Spirit in town, level 9 pa. And Roshan will be taken sa side sa Azim. Uy, murag nakasmoke sila. As well as Shadow Blade, there is Salina, ni Pop ang smoke, so kay bawas siyang na mga hero dire. But the Stampede is going to come out, defensive Yolski kan sa Timber, so gilabayan na og Lightning Bolt Laguna. Si Centaur nato ang kabayo kay mamatay karon, and now the stolen Stampede is going to be there, slowing fire. Walay makit-an nga kahoy ang Timber chain, pero it's not going to matter as the Whirling Death is going to be there, as well as the Chakram. Si SC ang Motiwas gamit ang Fade Bolt. Onya karon mag-pressure na sila dire sa ato ang tier 2 mid. They might even go up into the high ground as naa pa sila'y Mechanism, naa pa sila'y Chronosphere, and they will have Laguna Blade in 10 more seconds. Aegis on the Lina, gahi kayo siya, being protected by this Timber, so Remnant sa Timber pero not doing much as he has 16 stacks sa reactive armor on him. And now it's going to be Barracks. There is a middle lane. I'm not sure how they're going to try and stop it. Oi. The Simulate will be there. The wave clear is going to be good at least. Pero the Chrono will be absolutely huge. Even bigger on the side of Azim. The Mortimer's Kiss is being laid down upon the rest of St. Rose as 2 will fall for now. The stun will be there onto the Vengeful Spirit. Defensive Yules up into the air from the Lina, going to save him temporarily. No! Wukong's command is not even going to be laid down. Here's the Monkey King. Will fall dive. Certainly going to be next. That's another wipe dire para sa Azim. And this is GG being called by St. Rose. Congratulations sa Azim as they will be moving forward sa atong semifinals sa YouTube nga stream. Salamat sad sa St. Rose for joining in sa atuang South.gg Moonlight Clash Tournament. Pero for now, that will be it. As Azim Victory will claim the W here. And we will take a short break for now. We'll see you later.
nagilis ano yung tanan? Di kaya nagilis ano yung tanan? Ha? Unsa? Di kaya nagilis ano yung tanan? Di mo nang nailisan? Oh.
Aw, kanang Azim versus karang match wala pa.
Unsa oras sa sunod duwa sa kuan? Unsa? Dan unsa oras ha? Sa oras sa YouTube, Roldan? 3:05? Unsa nga sa labi para YouTube?
maayong kahapon kaninyong tanan and welcome back once again. Mao ni ang atong South.gg Moonlight Clash Group Stage 4th day Group D. Let's go baby. Kinagsugo na ang atong draft. This is going to be Outs.gg. Outs.gg versus ORG. And I'm still I'm still confused kung ORG ba ang ang pagsultian ni org pero I'm guessing for now that is going to be irrelevant kay tanaw na nato ang draft. Okay. Chuy kayong banner sa ORG as you can see. Uy, what's up? Asim All-Star pala gina. Ako na ngayon ha. Sorry. I will adjust that for now. Uy. Pala gina save. That should fix it. Yep. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So, unang ban diri sa org kay Mipo against Outs GG kay murag naka-familiar ko aning nga da kaning Ilyak murag nakakas mga siguro ko ani before the pandemic. Maybe some memories of CCX 2018 perhaps. Ambot lang pero tanaw nato. Org going to be banning out Mipo and the Night Stalker. Mipo, this is the first time nga nakikita ko first ban pero it's going to be justified especially considering kung kinsay kontra nila Outs GG who will be choosing the Void Spirit as their first pick. Dere, they themselves moban sila sa Lina, moban sila sa Magnus, two very strong heroes and Magnus in particular very popular, most contested so far sa ato ang Moonlight Clash Road to 2 tournament. In fact, I'm going to fact check myself akong tanaw ng stats today sa Dota Buff because I need to catch up a bit. See? I have my own responsibilities, okay? So, shout out sa mga nagtanaw diri sa stream nato. Thank you for tuning in and I hope you're having a good time. A great afternoon diri sa ato ang South.gg Moonlight Clash. Thank you for watching ninyong tanan. And we will be watching this game. It's sure to be a lot of fun because Shadow Demon, this is a pick that I have not seen for a very long time and there has been a reason nga wala siya napili for very long. It's just a little risky and perhaps in the words of Jenkins, kay maybe even a little outdated nga hero design. But Org will be going to be picking what I assume nga first two heroes unless this is some sort of weird Shadow Shaman mid. I mean, I've seen Eternal Envy try it pero it didn't really go that far sa pro scene nato so far as Outs GG ilahan ang turn to ban right now. We are going to be seeing kung unsa ilahang pilion as 1 minute 50 seconds ang nahabilin sa reserve time. They're definitely thinking about it. Perhaps a core that they want to protect. Anti-mage. I can definitely see it. It's been a very good hero so far. He's not the most picked. No, he's neither the most picked nor the most contested. Pero he has been very, very popular. I mean, no, not popular, but very successful diri sa ato ang tournament. And he has only lost one game so far, which happened sa yesterday. And Org going to be banning out the Lifestealer as well as the Slark. A lot of mind games going on here as they want to make sure that the picks that they will protect are going to be safe indeed. Slark being banned out. So perhaps a Sven pick maybe from ORG. I mean, they have a lot of control and they have the Ogre Magi nga makabuff of course kung maunay ilang pilion pero Jug is still open. Ursa's pretty rare pero technically you can still pick him. His mobility is not really that bad anymore since he's been buffed both in movement speed and sa iyahang first skill nga mura na siyang mo layat. But now ORG going to pick the Tide Hunter and immediately the counter going to come in. Gikan sa Outs GG in the form of the Rubik. Tide Hunter. We have been seeing this hero quite a lot diri sa ato ang tournament pero so far 5 picks but only a 40% win rate so it's moderately how do I say this? Overrated, I think. Maybe that's the word. But lang, I'm not too sure. But the Monkey King will be picked. So perhaps this is going to be the safe lane carry, who is, of course, going to be rather decent with Ogre Magi. Kaya maka-benefit pa siya pag-ayo sa Bloodlust. The attack speed, of course, going to help him chase heroes down, as well as give him the attack speed necessary to get those 4 Jingu stacks quicker. And in a Battle Fury niya, which is the build that most Monkey Kings have been going for this tournament, kay maka-farm siya pag-ayo, and he will scale into the late game very well. And we have seen sa day 2 what a farmed Monkey King can do. Pretty much a raid boss dere into the late game, pero that is if he gets to that point. As Outsgige thinking about what their pick is going to be, since I assume mid ni ang Void Spirit. Snapfire will be supporting. Rubik as well will be the soft support, pero we'll see kung offlaner ba ang ilang kuhaon or a mid laner. To me, I think medyo viable ang ato ang draw karon, kay kung layatan siya sa Monkey King, kay pwede siya mo gust, pero the Mars is going to come out for Outsgige right now. Mauni ang offlaner nato, who against Monkey King should be a bit decent. Na siya wave clear, so he doesn't necessarily have to stay in the lane and take a lot of harass. Instead, he could just snipe range creeps and get the XP safely. And once he gets the bulwark, of course, it's a relatively great amount of protection dire sa physical damage. 22% at level 1, if I remember correctly, which is a lot of value for 1 skill point. And he can proceed to max the spear. As ORG, muban sila sa PA. Another hero that is also pretty great against Monkey King, kay labi na mo dodge siya sa mga hapak. Can't really get Jingu masteries off, especially when your attacks miss. The Monkey King especially doesn't want to be forced into an early MKB. Pero now, 30 seconds. Sorry. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Bless me, bless me, bless me. I need all the blessings that I need. I need all the blessings that I can get. All-star man lagi. What time dula dol? Well, karon na. Shout out kaninyo and sa mga viewers nato diha sa YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Salamat sa pagtan-aw. Anything in Cebu, shout out kanimo, as well as Jeremy Assis. All-star lagi agoy na unsa. Kanahan sila makakita kanang silencer or Phantom Lancer. Saan unsa man Spectre gonna get banned out. PL could be a bit decent unless mo build Battle Fury ning ato ang Monkey King. Maybe a draw. Should be pretty good. Kay range siya, doesn't really care about Anchor Smash all that much. Can penetrate the Tidehunter's defenses gamit ang ulti, and it is indeed going to be a Drow Ranger. Brightan ako dakuan ako goto Meanwhile, ORG, wala pa sila nakagamit sa ilahang reserve time. In fact, they are picking very fast dito sa atong tournament. I don't think, murag wala pa siguro ko nakakita og team nga wala pa nagamit sa ilahang reserve time. Finals yesterday doesn't count. 4 seconds. And finally, they're going to use some reserve time as makuhaan na jud. They have a full 2 minutes to choose, and oh my goodness, they're certainly not wasting time here. Nag-speedrun jud sila, and they're going for the Tidehunter TA. They're going for the Liquid strat. They're going for the Nigma strat. As the Shadow Demon, Ogre Magi will be the supports. Tidehunter for the off lane. Monkey King in the safe lane, and Templar Assassin ang ato ang mid dire sa org, as Outsgige, Eliak muda sa Drow Ranger, Jelor on the Rubik, Harry sama sa Snapfire nato, Oswakt sa ato ang Void Spirit. I'm not sure on saan pag-pronounce ana. Tawgon lang tikang Void since wala may laing Void aning duwa this game. Wala may faceless Void, so di na ko kinahanglan mag-struggle ana. And Berserk will be on the Mars. Hoping to go Berserk, certainly using the Arena of Blood. Going to try and make as much space as possible. Dere, especially karon nga medyo farm-oriented ginagmay ang ato ang hero sa ORG. They have the Tide Hunter who needs a lot of farm. They have a Templar Assassin who needs a lot of farm. And so will the Monkey King. Pero at the very least, Monkey King is almost certainly going to have a lane dere since ang kaatbang niya will be a melee hero. It's just a matter of whether or not he can survive enough against the harass that is going to inevitably come out from Outsgege. And maone ang ato ang second game, ladies and gentlemen. Outsgege versus ORG. Palakpakan, bahalag di ko kadungog ninyo because naamo sa inyong mga balay, masing nagtanaw mo sa inyong mga PC or cellphone. Pero, sige na lang. Ang gakas kay murag si Tambok bitaw ko? Come on. What are you saying? What are you implying? Just kidding. Anyway, di anata sa ato ang duwa. Oh my goodness, I've made a very big mistake. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, kayo guys. Sorry, kayo guys. Pagkadakuan ako sa'yo, as in the top lane, Berserk will be left all alone, trading against the Monkey King. He's going to pin the monkey to the wall and hit him one last time with a God's Rebuke. They thought they had a kill, certainly, on this Mars, pero the opposite will happen. As the Ogre Magi does not have any more mana for spells. And this Monkey King in a very precarious position. Dire sa ato ang top lane. Mid lane, not doing too good for ORG either so far. He does get that wave though, so 13-1. Although compared to our Void Spirits, 17-6 with a wave pushing in. He's certainly the one with a bigger advantage here. And bottom lane, Tidehunter is going to fall. The control is too much so far. Bahalang naigo sa Anchor Smash ang ang Draw Ranger. Hari Sama will get the kill. And ang Shadow Shaman, level 1 pa in town. They're barely getting anything dire sa bottom lane. They're out-leveled, they're out-farmed, and getting outplayed almost certainly as the kill happened onto that Tidehunter. Mid lane, big lead for our Void Spirit, who is now level 5. Ang Templar Assassin, padung pa level 5. As he is taking a bit of a harass today sa atong Void Spirit. The rotation gonna come in from the puck, from the Rubik rather. Magsigurado siya nga makuha niya ang runes and gibutang og sentry. Gonna get rid of the ward too. So ini kagabi there will be a bit of a disadvantage here as the Remnant will come in onto the Templar Assassin. The refraction will be there in time, however, but the TP has been forced, meaning this Monkey King will be all alone in the top lane against the Mars for at least 30 seconds. Spear gonna come off cooldown really soon. 2 hits, 3 hits sa Jingu stacks, pero gibutang sa kahoy ang ato ang Unggoy, trying to morph into a tree, but it's just not gonna be enough to save his life. As in the bottom lane, another kill happened too. Kihuat jud nga mo Jingu ang Monkey King. Wala jud siya nakaigo balik, so he's not even going to get the lifesteal off. In fact, he will die even with the Jingu on him. As it's a very bad start for this Monkey King, who is 14-1 currently. Kumparar sa atong Mars nga 21-5. Okay, medyo ma-isolate kinagmay ang ato ang Snapfire dire. Nag-spray pag Earthshaker nga question mark dito. Oy pagkakusgan nagnangan ni bata as a little bit of a trade will be happening here in the bottom lane, pero Snapfire gonna get out of it with the advantage. In fact, he's going to leap onto Boki. Naasi ay shotgun sana pagkabasakita bayan ng bata, but the magic stick will be popped. However, the cleanup will come from the Drow Ranger as Elyak gets another kill. And in the mid lane, Ko also falls to this Void Spirit, who is now level 7. Pagka-dominante bayaan ng outs gigi dire. Level 6 now, the Mars. Arena going to come out immediately. Zero hesitation as he kills the Monkey King for a third time here in the top lane. 0-3-0. Same as the Tidehunter was also 0-3-0 as Ko will get dived. Once again, cooldown pa ang Remnant, but it's not going to be needed as the cookies will be there. Salve being popped by Ko. Remnant is going to miss, but one more last hit should be able to do it. No, not going to be there as the refraction will get there in time. The Hex was enough to be able to save Ko as the Void Spirit will fall here. There is a bottom lane and now some mid lane rather, but the Fade Bolt will come in. Cleanup going to come in from the Rubik as Hari Sama will get out of there with the cookie on the creeps. One more auto attack though will finally take him down. As it's a 1-4-2 trade, there is a middle lane, and they desperately needed that to be able to stay alive and get something at the very least. Kay 6k na ang advantage there is sa outskigi. Berserk, 50% HP, but he's still very hard to kill. Labi nagwalay, boundless strike for 12 seconds. Kinahanglan jud siya makakuha sa farm. Monkey King, 40% HP. And now the rotation going to come in. Ping sa ang Void Spirit. Tower being pressured a little bit. And now, in position na si Berserk. Arena in 1 second. It is going to be used straight away. Gipatay na diretso ang Monkey King. And Hashirama will be the next to fall dire sa top lane. As Berserk gets another set of kills here. Continuing to snowball further on this off-lane Mars. And he is just going ham today. He's living up to his name. Going very much berserk here sa top lane na to, killing anybody who's showing up as long as he has that arena because he is very strong. Rubik being left alone for now, and Kira will be going down for the 4th time, but now the Hex will come out onto Harisama as well as the Ether Shock, pero murag gigukod na ang ato ang Shadowed Shaman dire, and now Hashirama is left all alone. Gipakaon o Cookie ang Drow Ranger, and the multi-shot will be there as well as the shotgun from Harisama. Mamatay si Hashirama as 13-2 ang atong score karon. Gipalupad ang Templar Assassin, ladies and gentlemen. Wala pa nagamit og refract, so he can save it for when he needs it. But this Rubik is being very annoying. Hapit na siya level 6. Very rich. Arcane Boots. Wand, smoke in 8 minutes. Uy, karon iyan ang giblock ang mga camps nga naa sa Org, at least this small camp, as the pressure will continue to come in. There is sa middle lane. 200 HP left. Padung na pud matagak. The only relatively healthy lane. There sa Toa on the side of Org will be this bottom tower. But even then, tambok kaayo ang ato ang Drow Ranger as the mid finally falls, and it is up to Gigi to make a rotation here. They're under an observer ward though, so I think Org knows, although he's farming. Ko is getting a little bit greedy here as the Fade Bolt is going to come in as well as the lift. Gibutang Saluyo back onto the cliff. Gibira pa jud sa Remnant, which will be enough damage to kill that Templar Assassin. Nga level 6 pa in town as top lane. Another kill will be happening. So many sprays dire. Same spot gagisprayhan sa ato ang Snapfire ganiha, as now the Mortimer's Kisses will be coming out as well as the silence sa ato ang Tidehunter. One more hit, one more Frost Arrows gikan sa Drow Ranger nato will kill the Tidehunter. 16-2, 11k advantage dire, and they're not yet done looking for blood. Oh my goodness. I don't think I even need to commentate. This game is just playing out for itself. I mean, Outs Gigi. They're dominating so much here in this second game. Chilor, uy, gatang na siya. Ganahan niya kawato na farm sa Templar Assassin. Walay mercy nga gibilin para sa ORG. Uy, nakita na ang Shaman kay ni Deward siya ginagmay. Chilor, kinsay makita nila. Uy, maday pa baka sila. Murag di sa kay daghan ang disables. They're leaving their prey for now, waiting to get a better opportunity dire. As bottom lane, Eliak, actually a little bit of a lack of HP here. Rotation gonna come in. Although medyo nakitaan ang ato ang Shaman. Thanks to him dewarding that sentry, as now in the triangle, gidive na ang ato ang Monkey King once again. Ko is in danger of falling once more, pero walay Astral Step. Can the Void Spirit chase Wraither Remnant in 1 second? Is he going to hit? Yes, he will, as the Fade Bolt going to come in from the Rubik, finally finishing him off. As top lane, absolutely free for Berserk. Bottom lane, getting absolutely slaughtered. And Ogre Magi walking up into the high ground, pero gihatagan og gas dire, gihatagan pa jog kiss sa ato ang Mortimer's Lizard. One last Fade Bolt will finish the Ogre off. Mamatay sa si Shrek dire sa bottom lane. As they are just farming, and the stolen Ether Shock as well as the Fade Bolt. Pagkalauya. Maura na ako masulti. Pagkalauya. 21-2. 15k net worth lead. As another Fade Bolt going to come in from the Rubik. Awar ko ng level sa TA. Bago pa siya na level 8. And now the dagger is The blink is going to come in from the Void Spirit, and there's just too much damage. Ko is just melting too quickly. Nakadeso na yung taon siya. And I don't know. I don't think Org is going to be able to come back into this game, but the Hex is going to be there. Kika sa ato ang Void Spirit, Ether Shock as well. One more hit until makuha niya ang Jingo Mastery, but no, the comeback, the turnaround will be there from the Void Spirit. Sobra ang damage. And wasa. Well, ang duha ka side lane kay nag-push and napabakahas nila mabuhat. I mean, Templar Assassin, wala pa yung Tide Threads. Tide Hunter. Lain na. Okay, so side lane's getting pushed in. Dere sa side sa Outskige. They are going to gather here, maybe try and make something happen. A smoke. Ilang ipakita ang ilahang courage, maybe. No, wait, wala sila ipalitong smoke. It's just wards. Pero kipalupad na ang ato ang isda dire sa middle lane. Tide Hunter on 50% HP. Kira getting very low. Uy, nagkitaan sa Snapfire ang ato ang TA. The cookies will miss, however, as the shotgun will be there. Pero it's finally time for them to perhaps turn it around as a boundless strike will be there. But the Astral Step is going to come in, going to try and save Harry Sama. Harry Sama will finally die. Meanwhile, in the backlines, oh my goodness, tulo ang namatay. Namatay na ang Monkey, namatay na ang duha ka support. As here, back into the middle lane, si Ko ang gigoko dire. He can't even get a kill onto Harry Sama. He's very low, but he's not even going to be able to get the Snapfire as he falls too, and in the top lane. Well, what can I say? That is a team wipe. Dire para sa outs, Gigi. Org is thinking about it. Yeah. GG. Nanawag na sila. GG. Congratulations para sa ato ang outs, Gigi. They'll be moving to our semifinals. 2 stomps in a row. As Org will be saying goodbye to this tournament. Salamat kaayo sa pag-apil. Aning tournamenta. Pero for now, AG with a victory. They will be moving sa ato ang semifinals. And for now, mag-break lang sa Dalyot. I will be seeing you soon. Bye. hapon kaninyong tanan. Mauni ang ato ang South.jj Moonlight Clash Day 4 sa ato ang group stage where we are watching Group D. Ang upcoming match na to will be our third game sa ato ang adlaw, of course, Azim versus Outsgigi, in which we are going to be facing kung kinsay nakadaog sa first two games na to, and we will be heading right into the game sa picking and banning phase na to, where once again Magnus will be banned as usual. Most contested hero aning tournament. First, and Azim will be banning Ogre. Tanaw na to kung unsay ikaduha nila nga ban. Outsgigi, very strong team, very dominant sa ilang performance ganiha. Azim, same goes to them. So that's usually how these things run over here. Pero we will see both teams being dominant in their first games. Which one of them will fall soon? Outsgigi, of course, going to start with the same opening that they made earlier. Void Spirit gihapon, ang ilahang first pick. Unsa kay reaction sa Aziman eh. We will see. As 13 seconds on the clock. Tiny also going to get banned. Once again, a very contested hero. Siya ang first most contested dire, along with the Magnus og Faceless Void. So let's see. Nag-reserve time na ang atuang Azim. Tanaw na to kung unsay ilahang gihuna-huna dire for the opening. They sure are thinking about this very hard. 1 minute 47 seconds remaining sa atuang reserve time. It's probably just going to be support anyway, but they are certainly taking a lot of time. Ganahan sila makahibaw kung mo fit in ba ni sa draft. Meanwhile, Outsgigi, gahuwatra sila. Sa kung unsay piliyon sa Azim. And it is going to be a Lich. A very defensive-oriented support. Nga naa siya a Frost Armor to save his cores, as well as the Sinister Gaze aron para sa crowd control nga single target, as well as a very potent harassing potential diri sa ato ang laning stage. Kay gamay ang AoE sa iyahang Frost Blast, pero dagko kaayog damage og ang slow, as well as the short cooldowns, making sure nga makaharas rin pag-ayo ang Lich. They are going to try and secure this safe lane as much as possible. That is my prediction. Kay can't have a good game without the carry having a good one. 1 minute 40 seconds. Outsgigi. Upili sila sa ilahang hero. Also taking their time here. Ganahan sila makahibaw unsay pwede nga response. Oracle is certainly fine, pero they're going to be picking the Leshrac. I think mauni ang first time nga na-pick ni nga hero in this tournament. So this is going to be the debut of the Lesh, who was surprisingly been ignored here. Pero Azim, they're going to respond with the next assassin. Also a hero nga wala na to nakitaan for a very long time here. I believe he has been unpicked so far this tournament. Yes, he has been. Pero now, two heroes making their debuts here sa atuang tournament. Moonlight Clash, Dota 2, and two int heroes on the side of Outsgigi. It's understandable nga nung mo pick sila next assassin. Labi na both of them are AoE damage dealers. Nga int pa jud, dako kayog mga mana pool, which means next assassin will be very useful kay daghan kay siyang ma-burn. Pero ang kabalakan lang nako kay ang murag laning stage ani niya, kay most of the time he's been regarded as a sort of inferior version of Tiny or Earth Spirit, so not a lot of people go for this hero. But Azim going to bring it out for this day, for this match. Niban silag Mars, Ogsven. Meanwhile, ang Outsgigi, niban og AM, as well as Lifestealer. Ang AM masabtan ra kay kay sa tawagan kung mo benefit siya pag-ayo gikan sa mana burn nga ma-provide sa next assassin, and they don't want an AM Lich combo kay Maoy gigamit sa Helix on their way to victory sa first game against Hope Anxiety. It was a Lich AM lane against the Night Stalker and they absolutely crushed it. It's a very hard lane to go against, so understandably, maban sa Outskige. And their next two bans, Life Stealer and Juggernaut, both heroes nga naay magic immunity sa ilahang mga first skill, meaning maka-ignore sila sa mga pangbuhaton sa Void ug sa Leshrac. So they want to avoid that as much as possible. Azim, however, going to ban out the Sven as well as the Mars. Sven being a hero that doesn't really care all too much about the Carapace, and Mars, just a very OP hero sa pagkatinuod lang. A very strong hero in this patch, although he has been trending down sa mga Immortal and above pubs. He has been doing really well in this tournament. Very well contested, as he has currently a 60% win rate in the 5 games that he has been picked. Day 4, ladies and gentlemen. Reminder lang ni, this is the 4th day sa ato ang Moonlight Clash Dota 2 tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out sa sa mga nananaw sa YouTube stream. I just like to say hi to you guys. Kamusta naman mo diha? Leave your feelings and reactions in the comments. May pagmaglungag. Okay. Well, if you say so. So Andaying og Slardar ang mugawas dire gikan sa Outs, Gigi, og Azim respectively. Andaying obviously a hero nga dako sad kayog pagka-contest rate dire sa ato ang tournament so far. Pero he's been losing more than he's won dire sa ato ang tournament dire. In the 8 games that he has been picked, lima ang iyang pilde. But looks like Outs Gigi could be running a bit of an AoE team fight plus healing sustain strategy. Very snowbally, very aggressive. Tombstone heals para sa Leshrac, as well as the Void Spirit who can jump in and set up for the Leshrac stun. Azim, ilahan ang torno para responde. No more Void remaining on the pool, so we'll see kung unsa pa ba available. I mean, technically, the PA is still pwede gyapon siya ma-pick, and it works well with the Slardar, pero yeah, there it is. PA, very good against very good against most heroes nga mabutangan og minus armor. Pairs really well with the Slardar and with the Lich na naa siya sa iyahang tupad in this lane. He's going to be, surely he should be able to get a relatively good lane kay dako man siya nagharas ang Lich and naman siya na protection gikan sa Frost Armor, so PA shouldn't get bullied too much. There is sa lanes, 2 slows and a lot of nuking from the Lich, a lot of harass from the PA. Should be relatively fine. So that leaves the question kung unsa may role aning mga Void Spirit og Leshrac. Nakakita na ta sa una nga naay mo padagan og Void Spirit nga offlane, Void Spirit nga mid, and Leshrac, he's been all around. Station 751 used to run this guy as a position 1, and most other people would play him mid. Some would take him in the offlane, and some can even go position 4 on this guy kay makakuha siya flash fire, makakuha siya XP, and he can push side lanes. And if mo TP ang mga tao to try and stop pushes, then that means you're wasting TPs to respond to a position 4, which is absolutely amazing kay naghimo kag space for your team. Pero Troll and Undying almost certainly going to be positions 1 and 5 respectively. Last band's going to come out from Outskige. Pugna, Kunkka banned by Azim. And tanaw na to, 1 minute ka reserve time pa ang nahabilin sa Outskige. Naghuna-huna sila pag-ayo kung unsay ganahan nilang kuhaon. Troll, Warlord, and Undying. Pretty sure it's also a decent lane, and we've seen so far nga ang Slardar has struggled a bit, especially kung ang kontra niya kay Troll Warlord nga naapoy miss chance nga mahatag using the whirling axes, meaning dili kaayo effective ang iyahang bash. And if he gets harassed out of lane, then he might have to be forced into a Tranquil's early blink max crush aron makahimo siyag impact, because if he doesn't win the lane, he's generally ang mga Slardar kay mo adjust sila. Not very tanky, not a lot of stats, pero a lot of quick initiations going to come through. That is if they fall behind anyway. So this is going to be a next Slardar lane. Last ban going to come out from Azim. It's going to be a Timbersaw. Oh, okay. So bali dili jud ganahan ang ang Azim nga ibully ang PA, either that or they might pick a strength nga mid hero. Let's see. Tanaw na to. Outs Gigi. 9th pick here. They still have 29 seconds sa ato ang reserve time, ladies and gentlemen. So for now, I would like to take this time to remind everybody nga natay donations up and available sa ato ang description. Na ang mga numbers diha, BPI as well as Gcash, mudawat rami, contact Ariel A. Beltran on those numbers ganaad to, and whatever we get kay ato ang doblihan o atong ipadala kang Kuya Nick kay siya ang mo distribute ana sa mga tawo nga nanginahanglan, sa mga biktima sa Ulysses o Groli. So Chaos Knight being the last pick dire para sa Outs Gigi, going to round out the draft. Certainly very aggressive. A lot of tempo going to come through. So someone mid ning a Chaos Knight or off lane. Busing off lane. Or people have played support Chaos Knight before, pero in this meta ambot lang makaabot pa siya sa point nga maka-ag siya. And now Templar Assassin going to come in from Azim. Nakakita na taan nga matchup ganiha, pero it went to the Void Spirit earlier. But now Azim going to bring it out once again. Same logic ra sa PA nga makakombo siya Pagario sa Slardar, and this is a hero nga very farm dependent, however. So Outs Gigi, they might block camps if they have enough of an advantage in the early game, try to stop the PA and TA from farming kay greedy kayo ning mga hero nato dire on the side of Azim. If they don't get early pickoffs, if they don't win their lanes, then it might be dangerous for them. Outs Gigi, I predict nga sila yung makadaog dire. Pero it could go both ways, of course. The Troll Warlord could end up underfarmed. The CK could end up useless if he's not able to survive the lane. So ato ning tanawon, this is a best of one. So kung kinsay makapildi will be going home immediately. Whoever wins will be going to the finals. Kung asa maka-face nila ang makadaog sa Facebook stream nga semifinals. Outs Gigi versus Azim. I'm ready, and I think you are too. So we're going to be heading into the game really soon. Bars. Shout out sa mga sa mga YouTube viewers nato. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Shout out kang Bivaneo Balingit. So, yeah. It's taking an unusually long time to head into the game, but we are finally in here. This is going to be our best of one, ladies and gentlemen. Palakpakan. Arena. We are going to be heading into the game. Azim versus Outs Gigi. I-comment lang ninyo kung kinsay inyong ganahan makadaog. I-comment ninyo kung kinsay inyong think nga makadaog. Because those are two very different things. Pause ni gawas di sa ato ang Azim as oh no. Ay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So, nasa tayo pause, ladies and gentlemen, pero di-reconnect ra gihap. Ni-reconnect na dito so ang ato ang Nyx Assassin. Slardar, however, wala pa. Ni DC na pod ang PA nato. So, basing nagka-problema sila sa mga connection nato. Hopefully not. Kay kung maunay mahitabo, then mahurot kog mga ikasulti, in which case I am doomed. I am doomed to a lifetime of failure. Uy. Phantom Assassin going to reconnect into the game. Slardar pod kay wala pa, however. So maghuwat na dire. I assume nga 9 minutes lang ang nahabilin sa pause time nato, ladies and gentlemen. So maghuwat lang taginagmay just like we did earlier. Ana jud ang dagan sa sa Dota. Very unfortunate so far, pero mao man na. Mag-adjust ko sa settings in the meanwhile. I'm gonna make sure nga na ako'y say tawag na eh. Hey. Asa naman eh? Uy, what the heck? Sige, never mind. There might not be anything I need to change. Let's see. Wag gihapon ako matogol ang ang anday. Whatever, fair enough. Karon gahuat pata sa ato ang Slardar. Pila naman mangayo lang kog update, pila na lang ni kaminuto ang ato ang huwaton. Okay, never mind. Di na kinahanglan nun because Slardar will be back into the game. SS mobalik na. Nibalik na ang iyahang kalag sa ato ang world. Wa siya nibiya sa ato ang mga kasing-kasing pero naanas jud siya finally sa ato ang kalibutan. As he will return. Pero mag-pause paghihapon ta ginagmay kay naay gi-adjust siguro. Perhaps mga mouse issues as nag-drawing sa mapa ang ato ang Team Azim. Azim All-Stars. Making some works of art here. Sige, G na daw. Finally, we are going to be heading into this third game sa ato ang ikaupat nga adlaw. Outs Gigi versus Azim All-Star as they could be planning a smoke once again. Pareha sa gibuhat nila earlier where the tide was the first to fall as the troll gets whirling axes. Berserk kay naa siya stun of course to be able to get the disables that they need. Set up for Jilor on this Leshrac. Can they find anybody? Looks like Azim All-Star. They've made the same play. Nismoke sila sa jungle sa ilahang kontra pero neither team are going to find each other. Nagka-salisi sila ginagmay. So that's a bit unfortunate as we won't be able to see any action. Nagping-ping sila pero wala dyan sila makitaan sa kahoy kay walay gatago diha. Top lane sad. Kay nobody gonna be seen as this TA will be going back to her lane. Aron mo block sa iyahang creeps. The bounty runes will spawn peacefully and no blood will be spilled despite 2 smoke ganks being attempted. It's a support Lesh dire. Along with Berserk on the offlane CK as Shin. Uy, gahuwat sila sa high ground, but now the element of surprise has been ruined as the Chaos Bolt will be used onto the Lich. However, the Impale will be there onto the low ground. Are sa CK nato. Shin, however, taking a lot of tower damage, and now the trade will be there. Gikan sa Leshrac as well as the Lich, but now the Kiluyo na ang ato ang Leshrac, ladies and gentlemen. Mukaon siya tango, but the Frost Blast is going to be there as well as the Impale. Giigo siya sa ato ang next assassin, but the Lich might be the first to fall here as Berserk will throw out the Chaos Bolt and get one more right click. The stun, however, is going to miss from the Leshrac. As now, gets chased as Siani Shin, but no Impale is going to be coming out as he gets interrupted by Berserk, who has no more mana but First Blood, meaning it is absolutely worth it for this offlane CK. Great start here for Outs Gigi. As the position for Nyx Assassin will be walking into the bottom lane on 50% HP, while the Slaughter is getting zoned out here. Diri sa ato ang bottom lane. Right, last hits and denies. I have to show that here. Whirling Axe is going to come out. Additional harass sa atong Slaughter nga na ay 12 decay strength stolen. Oy, Couriers coming in. Okay. Oy, nakita sila sa atong Nyx Assassin nga na ay boots pagkapaspasa ng tawhana. So the Courier is going to go back from the Undying. They only lose the Trolls for now. As in the middle lane, na ay advantage ni ato ang TA, going totally the opposite direction of the way it went earlier in that Void versus TA matchup. Now they're both level 3, but the advantage is clear here as the harass is going to come out from the TA. Void Spirit, 5 kalas hit sa 9 sa TA. Top lane, level 1 pa in town si Berserk. I wonder how, I wonder why, as a slow is going to come out onto this Leshrac, going to try and make him cry. The Chaos Bolt will come out though, as another slow, another set of daggers, another Frost Blast will be harassing Berserk. Level 1 pa sila in town on this lane, karon pa sila nakaigo og level 2, and they needed that badly, because this Chaos Knight needs to sustain himself, pero the dagger is going to come out once again. The split earth will finally land onto the PA, but the armor is going to be there. They could die for more if they want to, because na sila yung mana for the dagger and the Phantom Strike. Pero for now, wala sa. The Lich just pulling his creeps onto the side where the Hellbear Smashers are waiting for them, denying more XP from this top lane. Off lane from Outs Gigi suffering here. Leshrac actually tried to steal that creep. Did he get it? I think he got it. But this PA still being a problem. Free farm kay siya diri sa top lane as the Lightning Storm going to come out. Pero taking more harass is this Leshrac after all. Kay ang kaatbang niya kay Lich og PA. At least nakasalve na si Berserk, so mabalik na siya in this lane. Trying to continue to get as much farm as he can. The Slaughter not doing too good either. Dito sa bottom lane nga bag-ora siya level 3. And a level 1 Nyx Assassin compared to the Undying and the Troll, who are both level 3 dito sa tong lane. Both carries winning their lane so far. Parehara silang na ay daghang last hits around the 20 mark. Void Spirit down by 5 last hits, pero he's finally going to be able to get rid of the vision sa atuang Templar Assassin on this lane. And 4 minutes in, makabotilya ang Void Spirit, and he will be the one getting the haste rune. Very lucky here. He'll need it to be able to rotate and level 6 niya. As in the bottom lane, Impale onto 2, pero it's just going to serve as a little bit of harass here. Bash is going to come out, pero so will the Whirling Axes. Harassing onto each other, but Eliak more comfortable with the trades here. As he knows, Ganasi ay Undying ang motabang niya, as the Decay will be there onto 2, and now the slow from the Whirling Axes will be there as well. Slitherine Crush going to try and save himself for now. SS on this hero, but he's still so low on HP. The Decay, however, is only going to land onto the next Assassin, so dili sa mamatay ang Slaughter for now. Top lane, however, na isolate si Leshrac. The split earth will be there, but how much can it save his life? As Jalor is getting harassed by this PA, but they could turn it around onto this Lich, get the return kill at least. The crit there will be there from Berserk, as now Gabino and Berserk will be the only ones left to trade here in this top lane. Both supports die. Nobody got that Bounty Rune top though, so denied by the Leshrac, I feel like, and oh, Harisama actually fell in the bottom lane. Uy, kamay lang kayog HP ang ato ang Void Spirit. Ooh, the harass. The side blades are very accurate, but now the rotation is going to come in from Jelor as the Remnant will be coming in. Resonant Pulse in 1 second. Maybe they're going to wait for the Refract to fall, and now it's finally there. Another Split Earth is going to land from this Leshrac, and he goes down in the middle lane. This Templar Assassin will fall. Eliak, however, throwing out the Whirling Axes. The Carapace is just far too late as he's getting blocked by Harisama, actually. Now the Sprint is going to come in. They're diving pretty deep, and now the Bash will land onto Eliak as the Troll falls in the bottom lane. Decay doing a lot of damage here, but not enough to get a return kill. Only 1 more second to get a soul rip. Can he find anybody? Ooh! That's a lot of damage. They still lost the troll, however, so I don't think that is worth it. Siege creep as well, getting low here. And Void Spirit back to suffering here in the middle lane. Lisodra kayo. Labi na kung na-Side Blades. Meanwhile, oh, that's a lot of burst damage, but he has to be careful. Kaya wala na si Eris na Pulsa. No! The Astral Step didn't come off cooldown in time as in the top lane. In trouble is this Lich. The Lightning Storm will be there from Jelor. Going to finally take the Lich down, but a Berserk going to try for the TP out. No Impale as the Split Earth will land onto the PA. They're not going to get the kill onto the Chaos Knight as he runs home. TPs. Bye-bye. I'm safe. Jelor, though, could be in a bit of trouble here as he gets blinked on by the PA. They need to get the vision for the dagger, however, to be able to get the dagger slow. Juking into the trees. Jelor, he could make a big play here, potentially. No. Split Earth will be there, but not going to be able to TP out because there's no way for him to get away. Eliak. Uy, gilabayan ng Whirling Axis ng ato ang Star Darter. He's going to pop the sprint to be able to live. No more further chasing. CK back into this lane. Level 6 Gabino is trying to once again harass Berserk out of this lane. As they could even probably get a kill here. The Nyx Assassin is very fast. That's a Windlace as well as Boots. The Carapace just in time landing on the Berserk. But they could turn it around with a Split Earth. The Lightning Storm will kill the Nyx. As they turn it around with a Diabolic Edict. There's just not enough armor. Sure, he has evasion, but he doesn't have any way to stop the Edict. And now the rotation going to come in as Uswekt is going to get the double kill. Wala na Lich, wala na PA there sa top lane. And they will be pressuring this tower. More than happy to do so. As 4 heroes pushing top. They need to send someone mid, however, as someone has to deal with this lane. And it will be the Troll indeed. Gonna occupy that lane for now. Kay lisod ra kayo para sa Void Spirit nga magstay dito. And as we can see, even the Troll is having a hard time here. He'll just be forced to run back straight away. Ug na pa trap ang ang TA dito. That would have been almost certainly a kill kay dili na makatakas ang Void. Ang Troll, excuse me. As top tower falls. Bottom lane, finally getting breathing room on the Slaughter, who desperately needs some last hits. He's actually going for the greedy build, which is going to be the Midas here. As the CK TP's bottom, CNI mo occupy aning a lane, and the Troll will occupy the top lane, as well as the jungle. 2 supports, there is ato ang bottom lane na asalay smoke. It's almost 10 minutes, almost daytime. So maybe it could be their last chance to try and make a kill happen today. Pero with their heroes, looks like they're not even going to attempt it. As Uswekt, he's very fast, but just going to get the hell out of there for now. Oh, he's diving into the back lines. Nakita ni niyang Lich. The Astral Step will be there as Remnants, as well as the Remnants straight away. And the Resonant Pulse should be there soon. One final combo gikan sa Void Spirit, and he will get the kill as well as the bounty runes here. Nag-scout siya og nabay mga stacks, and there certainly aren't any. But 89 last hits on this TA means she is very, very farmed. As well as a couple kills on the Void Spirit earlier. 2K advantage, however, onto Outskige as the side lanes have been winning. Oh. Undying, walking up into the high ground. Wala pa siya nakakuha sa iyang soul rip off, so he will die. But the Lightning Storm is going to be coming in from the Leshrac, and it looks like Uswekt might not be done. Or is he? Yeah, I think they're going to get the hell out of there. Just clear the waves for now. Go back to farming. Troll versus PA top lane. And oh, the pings are going to come out onto the Slaughter. As the TP will come in from the Nyx. Berserk certainly taking a lot of damage here as the Vendetta, one more hit, should be able to do it. The Impale going to come out, however, and now they know who is the real CK. But the rotation going to come in from Muswek. He's going to be able to get a kill on Shin. And Berserk may fall, but they do get the finish onto SS, and that could be tower damage. As the Diabolic Edict should come off cooldown in a bit. 5 seconds. 5 more seconds, and they have the siege creep as well as the illusion. Araw makatank sa wave. Araw makatank sa damage. But the fortification going to come in, going to ruin their plans for now, as the TP also going to come in from this Templar Assassin. The Shrek, level 8 already. He's showing himself. Lich hiding in the trees. Berserk finally also going to show. The pings actually came out. I think they know that there was a Lich due to the ward here. And now the pull back onto the Lich. Mamatay siya bahalag iyang armura niyang kaugalingon. He falls and the pressure could continue. There is ato ang bottom lane. But the blink is available on this Templar Assassin. So they should probably be a little bit careful here. Oy. They actually blocked the Ancient Cap. Nice. That is the way to play against a PA and a TA rather, and try to gimp his farm as the tower once again will fall. Only the mid staying alive here as top lane. He actually gets a kill onto the Slaughter. Very active in this mid game is our Void Spirit. Napadong na Magyuls, as in the bottom lane, a fight could be starting. Oh my goodness, just look at that Lich getting absolutely melted by the Diabolic Edict as well as the Pulse Nova. But now the PA going to come in for the backup. TA is not going to be able to live, however, as the Remnant will miss, but the Astral Pulse will not. As 4 heroes dead on the side of Azim All-Star. Ang namatay ra kay ang ato ang undying, pero he thinks it is very worth it as he is just a position 5. And 3 fall on the side of Azim Gaming, including the Templar Assassin. First, they get a pick off up top. Aron wala na disable. And this Leshrac just melting everybody. 5 charges on the urn. Oy, pull back. A little bit of hesitation there. The stun will be thrown out, though. And another pause. Maghuwat lang sa tadre on the side of Outsgigi. Eliak, adorable baby. Ang aga naman. Shout out kang Gabriel Ladica. Thank you for watching and tuning in sa stream. Salamat po sa the rest sa ato ang viewers. This tournament would not be possible without you, so I'd like to thank you all. Middle lane. Mauna sa niyang murag ika sunod nga target if it isn't the bottom tier 2. I think it might be a little too deep since makaflank ra ang Azim from this angle. Gikan sa tier 2, they can smoke from here, they can smoke from here. Aron malayo nila ang ato ang outskige, so they might want to avoid that. In fact, they might want to just go in the side of outskige, just a bit of a straight confrontation dere sa ato ang middle lane. So gahawat rata, we do not know what the problem is, pero I assume nga 8 minutes pa ang ato ang pause time dere nga naa on the side of Outskigi. So middle lane going to be the target as now the unpause will come through. And now, well, Leshrac going to back away. And the CK will be rotating mid as well as the Leshrac. And now the Yule's up into the air. Looks like there's a bit of a skirmish here happening in the middle lane. Astral step right away. He wants to run, but the trap is going to be there. Do they want to chase further? And now the turnaround will be there. The Remnant will land perfectly as the Chaos Bolt finishes him off. The Impale will not be able to save the TA as now he is the next to get chased. Carapace, however, is going to be there, but the stuns from the Remnant, and Jelor will get another kill as he just melts everybody, continuing to dominate on this supportless track. Jelor having a very good game here. And my goodness, they are just primed and ready to be able to push towers.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just rinse and repeat. Get some pickoffs, get some towers.
Dire's middle
back
tower
to
has
farming.
fallen.
That's just the game plan so far. So, looks like they're going to be transitioning into the bottom lane since wala na tier 1 nga tig-protecta sa Azim. They will be sitting on this triangle, doing whatever they want. They want to plant their dominance inside the Dire jungle in order to limit Azim's farm, as this PA still isn't very comfortable dere sa ato ang duwa. He is third net worth, pero he doesn't seem to have any items yet as of late. And the Slaughter still only has a Midas, a very greedy item choice
Dire's
indeed.
bottom tower is under
Wala pa siya
attack.
gipada sa iyahang courier, so I can only assume nga bag-o pa na human. He doesn't have the blink dagger yet, so no initiations coming in
Radiant
from
are
the side of
scanning.
Azim Gaming. At least not plausible ones anyway, as the Nyx, he can be scouted out by sentries. And I'm not sure if Nabaslay vision onto the PA, who is now
Dire are
making
scanning.
the move to farm sa triangle sa outs Gigi. As set up into the air onto 12, and now the Carapace will be there. However, 3-man Impale. It's almost like a Ravage, but how much can it really do as the pullback is going to come in onto the PA? Kamel na siya, pero oh my goodness, the splitter onto 2, but now the backup is going to come in from the PA. Do they want to chase further? Yes, they will. The dagger will be there. Impale onto the Undying, and now as the Bike Launch are getting dived. Harry somehow will be the first to fall on the side of Gigi, and Jailor is looking so low here. Very low on the supports, and now both supports will be killed, but now the stun is going to come in. The Frost, the Chain Frost is going to bounce around like a pinball machine, but 3 are now dead on the side of Azim Gaming as it all turns around. How did it go so wrong here? The Chain Frost just wasn't enough. Too tanky are the
Dire's
cores of
middle tower
AG
is under attack.
as they turned that fight around. What just happened?
Drives you to delirium.
Wala ko kibaw sa inihito na to, guys, as all I know
quite a
is
slow
Outs Gigi win that team fight with a 2-for-4 trade. Ang mga nangamatay ra kayang support, and 4 go down again on the side of Azim Gaming. Namatay na po ang TA, namatay na po ang PA, meaning their farm, their places will be further pushed back, as now the Troll and the Void Spirit are pulling away in terms of net worth. Just farming here in the top lane is Eliak. What will be the next move dire para sa ato ang Azim All-Star? They certainly can land nice impales using the Nyx, but it's just not enough disable to be able to stop this Void Spirit. Daghan kayo sila damage sources kang kinahanglan huna-hunaan. Defensive wards only for now being placed by Azim All-Star, as well as this ward on the triangle. Wait. The smoke na karon ang Outs Gigi.
Dire's
They're looking
top
for
tower
more
is
blood.
under attack.
Only 3 people needed, they decide, as this Void Spirit apas sa siya, and there's no vision here on Azim All-Star nga kakita ato. And now they're aiming Roche. They can't get a kill, but they can start getting Roche on as they plant vision outside the pit, making sure Ganasalay advantage if ever a team fight breaks out, which it almost certainly won't. The illusions are there, however. Banana sa Roche pit, so they do know. However, well, Ganasalay sentry here, so they, kung na-interruption,
Radiant's courier has been killed.
In fact, mahurot na ang Vendetta as he kills a courier. Oh, he might even get another one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Roshan is going
Radiant
to fall. Aegis
structures
para
are
sa atong
fortified.
Troll Warlord. Bottom tier 1, they're trying to pressure it, pero it's just not enough. As dire, transition na sila sa ato ang top lane, ladies and gentlemen. Mupush na sila
Dire's
sa ato
top
ang tier 2
tower
dire.
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
5 manning now. Ang outs Gigi.
Radiant's bottom
They're
tower has
establishing
fallen.
their dominance. They wanna
Dire's
get
top
as
tower
many
is under attack. Dire's
objectives
top
as
tower
possible.
has
And
fallen.
ang TP gikas sa Nix. No, the Yule Scepter going to cancel it out. As their Aether and will stun him once again. And si Shin, wala na niliho. Kay mo
Radiant's
accept na lang siya
bottom
sa iyahang
tower is under
kapalaran nga
attack.
patay na siya.
Dire's top
Patay
tower
na
is
ang
under
hook.
attack.
Patay na po ang tier 2 top. So mo-transition na lang sila. Padung sa middle lane on the side of Outs Gigi. Kay 5v4 na ni. And they know nga sila ang naa sa labaw. Naa sila 7k net worth advantage. Void Spirit. Naa na siya plate mail. Mag-rush na siya Shivas, I think.
Radiant
Shivas
structures
niya
are
eh,
fortified.
kay Naa siya Mystic Flame.
Dire's middle tower is under
Armor onto the
attack.
tower pero dili enough para mapuglan ang push sa Outs Gigi.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's
Kay
bottom
pagkasakit,
tower is under
sabayan
attack.
ang sitwasyon na para sa Azim All-Star as they will be walking down onto the bottom lane. Ilan tang-tangon ang mga vision nga naa sa Azim All-Star. Nakikita sila sa ward. Nabutang na sila sentry dito. Wa sila kiba kung asa ang PA pero what can the PA do besides hide here and TP out? Tago-tago rin din yung Void Spirit ay. Kita ginasay. Uy! Third lang kajot. Astral Step. Og Resonant Pulse. Pagkagahiaan ng tawhana tungkol sa shield niya. Eyeball lang sila ginagmay as he tries to clear the wave.
Dire's
Teresa.
bottom tower is under attack.
Soldier's fortune.
He wants them to play afraid.
Dire's
As
bottom
now
tower
the third
has
tier 3
fallen.
has finally fallen. The bottom lane will be the next target. Lich is going to be here,
Dire's
facing
bottom
a bit of
tower is
armor,
under
a
attack.
bit of protection dire sa ato ang tier 3, but how much can it really do? As this tower looks like it is about to fall here. 50% HP. Fortification, nagamit na. Namatay ang siege creep, pero they still have a troll with a double damage rune as well as a halberd. Chain Frost is going to be thrown out. It bounces a lot like a pinball machine, pero mamatay pa jud ang Lich nato. And now the dive onto the backlines. Mabira ang ato ang Nyx Assassin, ladies and gentlemen. Ang Tombstone. Dako kayog vision, daghan kayog zombies, daghan kayog samok dire sa kalibutan. Berserk, gibira si SS. Pero dili na sa sila mo dive further for now as Rax ra ang ilahang ganahan. They will disengage right now. And wala yung mabuhat ang Slardar, pero gibira ang Slardar, and now the backlines being dived here. But the BKB gonna come in from the Phantom Assassin finally. They can finally make something happen here. Gamayin lang kay mana ang Void Spirit. Defensive yields up into the air. Now si Astral Step, can he make it? No! The setup is perfect! The Slithering Crush is coming in from the Slardar. But now the turnaround. Gikas ato ang Troll Warlord. The stun pa dyan siya sa Karapis. The stun pa dyan siya sa Impale. The stun are perfect. The chain control are gonna come out from Team Azim as they will finally take down the Leshrac. The CK is next to fall, and so will Elyak as the stun after stun after stun after stun. Pagkaninduta ba yan sa setup sa Azim? They may have lost Rax, but they got a team wipe in return. This was the moment that they have been waiting for as 4K na lang ang labaw. Let us show the fight recap, and oh my goodness, 4K gold swing para sa side sa Azim Gaming, and they want to make use of this momentum nga nakuha nila from that team wipe to be able to farm some more, get some more items kay kinahanglan pa nila mo scale. They may have the levels, but they lack the gold. Uy, nakitaan si Gabino ni Uswek, and mo pop siya BKB ano makadodge siya sa Remnant. There's no way for them to cancel the TPs. And he is getting out of there for now as 3K na lang ang labaw sa Outs Gigi. Outs DDI ang ilahang na feel very accurate for the feelings that they have right now as nasayang ang Aegis. And they were not able to get any more out of that. No kills. Still, Dako kayo ang usa ka lane sa Rax kay ang pasabot ana, mo-push na ang bottom lane automatically and Azim will have to deal with that pressure. Now once again ang troll sticking as 5, ganahan na siya mo build sa iyang MKB kay ang huna-huna niya kay ay samuka diya ng PA diya mag-build ko BKB aron ighapak nako kay dili na ko mo miss, dili na ka mag-ano makig dodge parihang Dominic Cruz. I'm going to hit you a ton. Mura kog si Manny Pacquiao, flurry after flurry. This troll warlord versus the PA. The PA meanwhile kinahanglan na siya sa iyahang desolator aron maka-deal siya damage kay dili siya pwede nga mo rely lang sa ato ang Slardar, ladies and gentlemen. He needs some items of his own. Level 80 na in town, so that is a positive for them. Next assassin, padung na level 12. SS, level 16 na siya. And instead of a blink dagger, he is going to be getting a Heaven's Halberd. Aron ma-disarm niya ang troll, masabtan ra. But the smoke is going to be there. Marag na-scan man siguro. Oy, the Astral Step will be coming in. Pero ang Lich ra ilang nakitaan. Split Earth will be there. Looking for the follow-up now. Dire sa ato ang PA. Set up into the air. Makagamit pa siya sa iyang BKB. Yes, he will. And it looks like he will TP out. Wala na sila ipang cancel, ani. Og makaikya siya. Uy, meanwhile in the top lane, ang atong troll dire gigukod sa Slardar. Corrosive Haze will be there as well as the Slithering Crush. Pero wasa, butangan na nag-vision, harason lang ginagmay. Uy, nitipi na si Berserk. Birahon na unta ang ato ang next assassin pero nahotdan siya vision. But now the Astral Step will be coming in, securing some vision. Wala na siya karapis para pang-cancel ato sa stun. And he will get isolated all alone. Wala na siya mga amigo nga pwede matabang niya. As the second support will fall from Azim All-Star. Oy, they're not done. They're still looking for some more blood as the decay will come out onto the Slardar. Wala pa siya sprint in 5 seconds. For now, dili na siya gokdon. It seems ang wave ra ilahang gikabalakan. So ganahan na sila mo push diri sa ato ang middle lane. Ganahan na sila mo apply og pressure diri sa pinaka-importante nga lane sa Dota. And they are certainly planning to do so. Pero they have to be careful since wala pa may Roshan, wala pa may Aegis. PA hapit na makaabot sa iyahang Desolator. Actually no, layo pa kay tao na kay 1.6 of 300. So ano, 1.9. 200 more gold. Pero naadre gaata ang atawang Void Spirit. I don't think he's planning to kill. Instead, ganahan ra niya pati yun ang mga creeps or no. He's just scouting for the PA. Ganahan lang niya harason ni ato ang Phantom Assassin kung mupakita. Pero pareha na silang nagtago sa kahoy. As Suspect will decide to stop wasting his time. Get a little bit more XP as hapit na siya level 18. PA will TP out. Wala pa Roshan nga mahitabo dire. Ang outpost kay giping na sa Azim All-Star. Ganahan na nila kuhaon pero dili pa sila sure kung unsay naa didto kay wala sila vision in town. Ang vision ra nila kay naara dire sa ilahang triangle. Uy, finally naka-reward sila sa may high ground nila pero they have to be careful. The Lich might be seen again. Kay nag-smoke na sa draba ang ato ang outs gigi. Roshan is finally alive. Pero nakahibaw ang Azim All-Star tungod sa trap. So they have to be a little bit careful here. Napop na ang smoke. Gigamita na og Corrosive Haze. And ang pagkadakuha sa crit. But the battle trance will be used finally. So he will stay alive for now. He's chasing the TA. And the bounces from the Shade Frost will be there. Onto Jellor. Padung na mamatay. Pero Gamino will finally fall. Pagkadakuha ba sa damage ni Jellor. And Elyak will get a double kill as 4 fall in the Roshan pit. Only the TA will stay alive here. Pagkadakuha baya sa damage overtime nga nabuhat sa Lishrak. As well as the Void Spirit. Too much AoE damage og wala sila pang salvar sila sa ilahang kaugalingon since wala sila Crimson, wala sila pipe, wala jud sila utility. Awarang mga item nila pagkahumuka ni nila. Next, humo kayo nga hero. PA, humo kayo nga hero. Labi nagwala na si ABKB. Ang Slardar,
Dili kaayo humok pero still now the pull on to the Lich. Mamatay na pod siya balik as 32-15 ang ato ang score. Nibalik na og 9k gold ang ato ang lead dire. Fortification na naman. Corrosive Haze will be there. Dili pa mo buyback ang ato ang Phantom Assassin kay wala man siya gold para buyback. Tombstone gibutang na dire sa top lane mo layat ang ato ang Void Spirit pero magkait-kait lang siya ginagmay. Eliak, gibutangan na siya Corrosive Haze. Uy, ang stun sa ato ang Lishrak. Dagger could be onto him. No, it's on to the Void Spirit as now the 4-man stun will be there from the Slaughter. And now the Meteor Hammer will be there as well. Pero wala pa'y namatay on the side of Outsgege. Sobrara ang control. Sobrara ang sustain. And now the PA will die instead. Ginit na ang ato ang Nyx Assassin. Gibira si Eliak pero na pa siya Aegis. And it will finally fall. Pero na siya round 2. Na siya ikaduhang kinabuhi. And now the Split Earth will land onto the TA. Siya ang last nga namatay on the side of Azim All-Star as ma-wipe sila. And they call it GG. Well played ang tawag sa Azim All-Star as Outsgege will move sa ato ang finals, ladies and gentlemen. Ang ilahang makontra kay ang daog sa Facebook stream. Salamat sa Azim All-Star sa pag-apil ani nga torna sa South.GG Moonlight Clash. Pero ang makadaog for now kay Outsgege. And they will be facing whoever wins sa ato ang winner sa Facebook stream. So for now, mukuha lang sa kog break. Kinagmay mo inom lang sa kog tubig. And we will be seeing Outsgege later on. I'll be taking a short break and magkita na lang ta sa Facebook stream. Salamat sa inyong pagtanaw. See you guys later. Goodbye.